Startup City Boy speaking. I went to the fair market today to go and buy chicken, and I bought the brown chicken. Unfortunately, I'd like to address the problem of Nandos in Nigeria. First and foremost is the standard of cleaning that people used to submit the jobs that they were given. Second, the types of chicken that Nando's uses is this small, short types of chicken. The fact that Nando's cannot have its own poultry and grow its own chicken also contributes to the problem, because people want to sell their own product and they do not want competition to be in the market. Third, before Nando's should have come into Nigeria, they should have been selling first their spices with which they use on meats to see the acceptance of change in people, instead of focusing on just the chicken. White feathered chicken is often the type of chicken that people are rearing on a large scale, and that is what they are requesting for all the time. The brown chicken comes closer to the taste of what Nando's is, but as you can see, the chicken needs to be exercised extra hard because the soil in which the plants are grown, because the chicken is being reared with those foods, also does not permit the chicken to be flexible. I will address the fact that Nando's should have entered the market with their tastes first, because people will always reject flavors. Chicken is chicken everywhere. You won't surprise anybody with it. So focusing on just saying chicken wouldn't work for many countries. These are fine details that the founders of Nando's are men, but they never really asked women the questions on how women are about the home. In Nigeria, men are not in the kitchen. Most of them are women. So you are having to deal with a certain type of matriarchat that South Africans do not understand. Portuguese, I would rather say. Then the attitude towards work is different in Nigeria than it is in South Africa, simply because we have a different culture of approach towards work here, first and foremost because of the weather situation. It is always either hot or humid in this area. We do not have cold season, so the nature of people that you are dealing with are constantly aggressive. I had watched the video how a Japanese master showed how to deal with chicken in specific, and what he did was he massaged the chicken. If you cannot easily take out the chicken skin, then it will be hard for you to get to the flesh. Second, we have a Lebanese culture, specifically in Lagos and Abuja, where most of them do not like chicken. They are beef people. So there is a confrontation in the management of a business when it comes to supply of products that come into the country. Because of chicken infections, Nigerians are wary about chickens that come from abroad. Chicken pox is a problem in Nigeria. If it spreads like flower, people are going to be dying by the millions. So we do need to understand what medical issues people are going through when it comes to all of these things. Second, there is a fight between the beef industry and the chicken and the fish industry between territories. So understanding the influences of people is very important. And I will address a simple thing, that Nigerians do not have a culture of honesty, because most are not professionals, they are traders. And traders, as a rule, they are not honest people. They do not know content, not because they are not truthful. We need to understand the difference between truth and honesty. We have very poor science knowledge in Nigeria. Therefore, any kind of information that comes from abroad is taken in a distrusting manner. So any business that is coming in to come and do the food in this country is going to have to go through heavy checks, not just on professional grounds, but on moral grounds. If Nandos wants to succeed at getting any kind of standard in this country and not have problems when it comes to delivering of chicken in specific, they are going to have to change the standard of, let's say, removing the skin and just cooking the flesh. When you're entering another market, you cannot say you want to be as you are. Startup City Boa speaking. If you want to argue on this point, please be my guest. With all my heart and sincerity, that's what I mean by business.